So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Well, it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert. Has a look and has a go. Oh, a very decent attempt. Kostic. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Jorginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. India have the chance to go the other way. Ball's gone out of play. Still goalless at the moment. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Kostic. And they can counter here.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Rice. Good ball over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Owen. Now it's Owen. Owen is flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer. India finding their passes. Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Batistuta. Owen. Owen. Now it's Darwin.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what has happened here? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. India head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it. And it's been given away. An instinctive... Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Davis. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Bayern Munich are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
India have it back and can go again.
Bayern Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. He steps. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe! And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. He's played him through. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Batistuta. Neymar. And smartly reclaimed. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius
Substitution
Junior
in progress.
actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to clear it. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. Terrific header! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 21.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Number 10, Mbappe.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pressure coming in from all directions. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe chasing after it. Salah. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're quick to get it back. And he's found a way. He's had a shot! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Vinicius Junior.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Has a goal!
Number 13.
Ruben Dias getting this one clear.
Number 22, Pedri. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries a shot! Pass somewhat off target. He's got a side of goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. And that's that. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the
everybody,
week's
and
most
welcome to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's a clever-looking ball. Rudiger calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Drogba. Played with finesse. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Madrid finding their passes.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Drogba, big chance, one-on-one, and reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior, David Villa, now Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Rudiger cuts it out. Oh, it's come loose. He's got away. He's found some space. Has a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Mbappe. David Villa. He's looking wide. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Showing good feet. David Villa. David Villa! And he comes up trumps again.
Villa clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And they've got a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is Arno. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A real chance if he can get through.
Pretty robust defending.
David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
David Villa! Oh, taken with style! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And Messi! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Ball is over the line.
Substitution.
Aimed in towards... Up he goes! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
After 87 minutes is...
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. We are into stoppage time. And that is a little undercooked. Eder Militao. Played into space out wide. Kante kept it. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's really well manoeuvred, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's fabulous! Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there's the clearance. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. Van Bouten. Almost half an hour in now. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. It's Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Drogba. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
David Villa. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Vinicius Junior and Stojkovic. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe! He's not got that quite right. Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe! Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Substitution.
Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior works it forward. David Villa. Vinicius Junior. He fires the shot!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's cut it out. Mbappe. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And he's on his way! And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Kimmich. Yamal is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Vinicius Junior. Number 4, Jules Koundé. Number 19,
Mbappe!
coming on the field.
Important interception.
Number 11.
You
Neymar.
wonder if that's
Number
it
2,
now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a
Number
late
20,
steal here.
Jorginho. There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive.